This is my 2013 Audi A6 that I've purchased for only $1,800, and of course it's broken. The engine was not running. I was able to get it started for a brief moment in the previous episode, but I found a bigger problem than that. The gearbox module was not communicating at all with the code reader, so when I looked under the car, this is what I found. The connector itself for the gearbox module was completely unplugged, and the reason is because the wires burned and they were short-circuiting. So some of the fuses were blowing up because of this bad connector. Now the reason for this low price was that the previous owner took it to Audi to try and fix. And Audi themselves decided that this is a big issue. So as you can see here, I have an estimate from Audi, which is Audi in Portland, and if you go through this bill, you'll see what they did to try and find out what's wrong with this car. And they diagnosed it with a bad gearbox module and also the wiring, plus the pump that leaked coolant into the wiring. And to their recommendation to fix the whole thing would be $20,500. So of course you're not gonna do that. So if you know nothing about cars, you're gonna end up selling it for nothing. But I bet you anything that that could be fixed way cheaper than that. Like probably not even $1,000. And I'm gonna do my best to do just that. Now in order to fix that, I got myself some things that I need. First of all, the pump that's leaking is this. And the connector inside was leaking and the coolant migrated through the wires into the other plug and short-circuited it. So I got a replacement pump and we can change that. Then the wiring, I found a second-hand one. I cleaned it a little bit and it looks very good. Now we might have to depin some of the pins and use a different location because this comes from a 2017 car. And what I have, it's a 2013, so it might not be just plug and play. But we have the connector and that should be good, plus some extra wires that we need to make sure everything works fine. Then I had to order this depinning tool because you cannot remove the pins from this without this stuff. And trust me, I looked everywhere to try and simulate one of these pipes, but this thin of a pipe and the exact same size, no chance. So I ordered these on Amazon for only like $5 or something like that. But it's good to have in the garage because you might need to depin some other connectors in the future, so it's not just for this job. And then I got some shrinking tubes to make sure that the wiring is connected right, and some connector cleaner to make sure that the gearbox connector is clean inside. And with all of this, I probably spent like less than $100 on all there is here. $25 I paid for this wiring, $5 for this, I don't know, $10 for this, another $10 for this, and maybe another $20, $30 for this, I don't even remember. So under $100 is what I got here, and I'm gonna try to fix a $20,000 problem, Audi says. Let's see if I can do that. In the previous video, I was able to disconnect this wiring all the way from the gearbox and pull it up on top like this so that I can actually work on it without being under the car. And so now I left it like it is just so that I can see the colors, so I make sure that I plug in the right colors onto the new plug. So this is what I have to do. I have to find out, for example, this one is completely broken, so I have to find out where that one goes. Then I have to disconnect each one and also cut the bad part from it, connect some new wires and connect it into the new plug. And so I think by replacing this plug, the gearbox module might be completely fine and it might work. But even if it doesn't work and we need to replace the gearbox module, I can bet you anything that I can do it without spending 20 grand. Now if we look at the wiring here, is it any close to what we need? And if I look at the connections, I have 2 in the middle, 2 here on the side. I don't have these 2, but I have to move them. Alright, so I have the 2 on top here, I have 1 here, I don't have that, I don't have these 2. So some of the plugs would need to be repinned in different positions, but this is the position we need, and I'm gonna take a photo of this just to make sure I have all the pins in the right position. And then we're gonna replace it and see if everything works. Okay, so what I did is cut all these out, and I looked at the position here to match it on this other one, and I did match all of them to their position, to their color and everything. Now the wires that come out of this are a different color into the wire harness, and this one comes from another car, so it has a little bit different colors here, but it doesn't matter because it's connected to the right wire on this side, and also the position is the right position here. So the colors here don't matter anymore. The colors that come from the harness and connect to this is good. They're all in their position. And now with all of this wiring like this, just to know exactly which one connects to which, I'm gonna disconnect each one of them, so slide a shrink tube down there, then reconnect the wire, solder the wire in place, heat shrink on top, and then make sure it's all sealed. And we are gonna do this for all the wires, and it should be good to go. So let's do that. Now we have all the wires connected. They are soldered together and also shrink tube on top of them, so they're good to go. Now we just have to make sure that this sits right. Some of the wires are shorter and that's why this is sitting a little bit weird, but we don't need this much length, so we can wrap it nicely. Both connectors fixed, replaced. This is a new connector as well, and also this one that was melted. All the pins are in the right position. We are ready to lift the car up, guide these wires back down, and change the water valve under there, and then clean the connector on the gearbox side for this one. Plug back all of them in, and it's time to try and see if this would work. So let's lift the car up and let's get those connected. What we have to do here is clean the plug here, and I have the WD-40 specifically for the connectors, so I'm gonna spray as much as possible in here just to get it clean. And then we have to replace this thing here, which is leaking properly, as you can see. That's the cause of all of this mess. And I got another one, and we'll replace it, and hopefully the gearbox module is not bad. Okay, now we have to take care of this one. Probably some coolant is gonna flow out, but that's not a big deal. Okay, now we have it all connected. I still need to put a heat shield on this thing, on the pump itself. And before I do that, I want to try and see if the gearbox is communicating. So let's go up top and try that. And just to be sure, I have all the power I can use for the gearbox. I'm using the MUCAR device, which is in my opinion one of the best. So let's see what we can find. You see how many cars you have here? Hundreds of car brands you can choose to diagnose, so this is a very good tool to have. And it's very affordable as well. So let's go to the Audi. Now let's see if we can read the transmission control module. Ignition on. System scan. Okay, so we have connection failed. That means one of the fuses is still blown from the beginning when I diagnosed it, and the wires were short circuiting. So let's check that and see if we can get the communication re-established. Yeah, we have a burnt one here. Cruise control said signal lost, communication with the CM, all of the old clear. And we have just lamp on, which is a headlight, or that's okay. Let's see the transmission. That's the most important thing. Read DTC. No codes. No codes on the transmission. That's a yes. Good. Transmission good. I love this tool. This is so much better. It gives you all of these codes and you can clear them out, and it shows you what you've done compared to the other one where you sometimes clean the code a million times and it doesn't go away. Listen to this, no vibration at all. The fan has stopped moving like crazy. And this is a cold engine and it runs so good. Yeah, I guess we have to put it all back together, and I think we can take it for a drive.
Oh my gosh!
Let's see, baby.
Okay, close the door. Let's try
it out.
Okay.
It seems like it worked, so $20,000 to fix it. Can you even believe that?
I can, but
like, why would they ask so much for such a simple thing? Look at this. Boom.
wow!
Poor thing, it's been sitting for so long because...
For a few years, right?
Yeah. I cannot believe how people just give up because they've been told by the dealership, by the stealership, because they're stealing your money, that it's 20 grand to fix. Look at this.
What?
I haven't spent $100, not even 100 to fix
Oh
it.
my goodness.
It's less than $100.
It looks so good. Gearbox? How's it going?
Check engine light, no issue, no nothing, and it feels good.
Wow. Yeah, let's get it to a road.
Man, they're trying to put as much things as they can on that bill just to convince you not to do it or something. I don't understand.
Well, maybe you could sell it to that dealer, and
could be. Maybe.
They would fix it, right? They'll buy it from you for a good price because it needs so much work done.
For a good price? For a bad price?
Right, exactly. And then they can fix it for cheap, but they wanted it, right? Maybe that's what it was. They were like trying to scam.
It needs something.
Let's test it and feel it out. It feels so good. Oh, Audi.
I cannot believe.
Wow. Oh my goodness. It's so loungy. It feels more like BMW than the Mercedes. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's why I like Audis a lot more than Mercedes. It does feel more oriented towards younger people, not like the Mercedes is like you gotta be above a certain age and be relaxed and stuff like that. But this you can still play around, I think. What?
This is perfect. I don't hear anything. I don't feel anything.
This was less than $100 to fix.
Oh my goodness.
How can you sell this car like this? I cannot understand.
Well, he got the ticket, basically. It got condemned almost with that repair bill. He could buy a new car, which is what he did. He bought a new car with the price that they quoted him to fix this. And then anything he sold this for was on, he gets in some relief, basically, from the bill. But, oh my gosh. I can't even.
Hopefully it's not going to leave us stranded as far as this because it's going to be so much to walk.
Oh, yes. Let's hope not.
You didn't even get dressed or anything.
I have my hiking boots, 2 layers of pants, and a jacket with a hood, so I'm alright.
It's going to take us an hour to get home from here.
Well, we'll be warm when we're walking.
Well, it doesn't feel like it's going to do any stupid move.
No.
It feels like it's all working right.
Ooh.
We have an working Audi, baby.
That's amazing.
It is. It really is amazing. I cannot understand how somebody could sell it. I was anticipated that the fuses saved the transmission module and is just wiring and it's gonna work. I was thinking like 80% that it will work.
You did say that.
But I'm still surprised that it does because the price was too low.
Yeah. Wow. And it's doing perfect. Let's hear. You hear this?
There's nothing to hear.
Just nothing. Complaints? Anyone? No?
I have to, service it a little bit. I think it needs an oil change, but I don't feel like anything else is needed on this car. It just needs an oil change, an oil filter, and it should be
A little clean?
Yeah, really well cleaned and done. Like, I cannot believe how easy this turned out to be. I thought it's gonna be a huge challenge to deal with the mechatronic system on these gearboxes, but the gearbox is fine. It needs nothing.
It was saved. That's the way they wanted it to be. The fuses are meant to do that, and thankfully in this case it didn't go any further.
Yeah.
A little electrical fire, some fuses replaced, less than $100.
And the poor guy sold it for so low because they told him $20,000 to fix it.
Oh my goodness.
Like, this should be something
Illegal?
that people...
It should be
Yeah.
illegal
Very
for people to do
illegal.
that? Yeah. It's kind of adorable. I like the pop-up. I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe girls like the pop-up, guys are just like inset. That's... I didn't say nothing. Cut that out. Ooh, she sounds good.
The gearbox changes very snappy.
Smooth, yeah.
And good. Can we move it into sport mode for a second and see if that works?
Don't go crazy.
I'm not going crazy, baby. I'm just going a little bit and testing it.
Yes. I'm excited. I just say
Look at
that.
the rev counter.
Baby, oh god. Oh my goodness. Okay, baby. This is wild.
Right?
Yeah. I feel like it
Everything
just
works.
transformed into something I didn't even realize we had.
The way it goes.
Yes.
This engine is
Yeah.
popular, baby. It's not.
Wow.
It's a good engine if you maintain it right.
Baby, you're gonna get
All four
rocks.
wheels.
Baby. Oh my goodness. So, did you just get really, really, really lucky for Christmas?
I don't know, baby.
I think you might have. Look at our tree.
But like something is burning.
Yes, it does. It does. Maybe we should just go back.
Some oil or something.
Well, let's find out.
I hope my wrap around the wires doesn't touch the exhaust or something.
Oh.
You know?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't say anything,
It just doesn't complain about nothing.
but we definitely smell something. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of smoke, baby. Coming up right in here.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's in there. Maybe there's a leak here onto the exhaust. That's all for this video. We'll figure that out in the next one. I'm suspecting the valve cover gasket is leaking and the exhaust is burning the oil, so that's why we smelled some burning. But it's okay, we'll take care of it in the next one because I'm gonna order some oil, some filters, and I'm gonna do a service on this car. Thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now.